Well, we're thinking of having a good team this year, and we're going to see how we're going to do this year and see if we can win some games. Talk to you later. Bye. This new division change has really got us. I feel like we have a really good chance to make a run at states this year. How do you think we're going to do that?
Well, I think it gives us more opportunities down the road with the head-to-head competition, more opportunities and more available dates. I think the competition will line up a little bit better for us. I think at the end of the day it will be fortuitous for us that the opportunity to play in some of these games will be postseason.
The past few games have been a little tough for us and our team. We're struggling a little bit. What do you think we need to do to succeed, and why have we struggled?
Well, I think we lost our way. I think we had a certain philosophy and personality back in August. I think we played at a certain rhythm and tempo with aggressiveness. I think also that the competition's increased. We haven't matched that. I think also the fact of the matter is that after a couple games you get on film and people are able to see what you do well and what you don't do well, and I think they've been able to coach in those areas. We've got to return to that type of passion and determination to be successful down the road.
We talked about earlier, me. How do you think we can regain that intensity we had at the beginning of the year? Because I'm struggling with that a little bit.
Well, I think it starts at the top with the seniors and the captains. I think they've got to rally around and sort of lead each other and remind them what our goals and ambitions are, and realize they're not just going to show up and be successful without executing. We've got to go back and practice hard. We've got to study films. We've got to invest some time in the weight room. We've got to continue conditioning, and we've got to get back to a good, solid performance every day in practice and every day on Friday night, and put us in a position to win. Minimize mistakes, capitalize on turnovers. At the end of the day, I think we can be successful.
Now, we all know Sam Landis is our favorite football player on the team.
Yeah.
Who's our standout players and our players we're looking to have a big impact in the rest of the season?
Well, it's interesting you talk about Sam. I mean, we were very fortunate to have a young man like him, and we've seen his not being available the last couple of games have a significant impact on us. But I think more in fashion, I don't specifically want to talk about individuals, talk about team concepts. This year, defensively, I thought we would be extremely strong. We have been. Most of the year, we've performed at a high level. We've given up some plays, but again, we've played against some pretty good teams recently. I think there's been some offensive opportunities. Our kids have played at a high level, and I think, again, we need to regain that. We've had some young kids come in and be able to fill some roles, specifically since we've had so many kids injured. They've been able to step up, that next man up concept. So in the bigger picture of things, I think as a team, I think we're starting to play better. I think we're starting to understand some things. Hopefully we'll see that in the next 3 or 4 weeks.
All right. What do you think is the most critical aspect of our team to be successful this year?
Well, I just think we got to regain that chemistry, the belief in each other, the confidence to play with our abilities. We got a lot of experience on this team. We got guys that play a lot of football, been on the field for a lot of snaps. I think they got to start believing in themselves, look in the mirror, make sure they're doing the things they can do individually, become better, and therefore will probably personify itself in the team concept.
I'm trying to think of a good sports movie, trying to think of a good football movie, and I'm thinking Never More Online's going to ask us. What do you? I can't remember. What do you think our favorite football sports movie is?
Well, me personally, are you asking about what my favorite movie is?
Our favorite movie is.
Our favorite movie? Well, I'd have to say Remember the Titans, because this is when I played in that day, right there, and I was involved with that. Right there, you see the guys who were in the movie, and that was the time that I had that I thought was special. And I'd have to say that movie was probably one of the best, and probably gave a real true picture of what football was like back in the 70s, back in the D.C. area.
Now, enough about football movies. What about our favorite all-together movie of all time?
Well, I think with all the stress that I put before myself and try to get this team elevated, play at a certain level, nothing I enjoy more than sit back and work kind of an easy-going comedy, something that's maybe a true story, something that has a beginning and a good solid end to it, but anything that's light, nothing specific.
Can we just stop talking about football for a minute and talk about why Mr. Bilderman's such a grumpy, mean guy? And we're both athletes, both played at Duke. What's his deal?
Well, it's interesting you ask that. First of all, Mr. Bilderman was at Duke way before I was. He's a lot older than I am. Second of all, he's from New Jersey. What do you expect from guys from New Jersey? Okay. Did you say he was an athlete?
I thought it was.
Well,
we thought he was.
Hard to believe that if you look at him, but I guess he was. I wonder what sport he played. Well, anyways, I don't know. It's hard to really understand. You know, he's got some great skills as a basketball coach and some other things, but, you know, I have to find him one day. Maybe I'll take him out to lunch, see if I can break him down. Maybe I can interrogate him and find out why he walks around grumpy with a scorn on his face, like somebody stole his lunch. See if I can encourage him to be a little bit more positive and interactive. I think they've encouraged him to get up on stage, do some things with the student body. Maybe we can get him to sing and dance a little bit more. Maybe we can put him in charge of the musical. Maybe he can get the lead. Maybe he could do that. I don't know, I'll think a little bit more about it, Sam. But tell your fellow students I'm on the task. I'm right there for you. I'm going to try to get Mr. Bellarmine to be a little bit more pleasant. Is that good?
Yes. All right. I think that's all we need to cover. Let's go do this interview with Never More Online.
All right, Sam, let's do it, buddy.
All right.
Go.